May 1st, 1776. Somewhere in Bavaria, a law professor with terrible hair and excellent enemies founded the most overpromoted secret society in history. They lasted less than 10 years. They were banned, hunted, and scattered to the winds. And yet, 2.5 centuries later, they supposedly run the planet from a basement in Switzerland. Welcome to the Stateless Standard, where we separate the Enlightenment from the enlightening rod. Tonight, the real Bavarian Illuminati, the original canceled startup that accidentally invented modern conspiracy culture. Bring your tinfoil tricorn hat. Ingolstadt, Bavaria, 1776. Meet Johann Adam Weishaupt, age 28, professor of canon law and professional hater of Jesuits. Picture the most insufferable graduate student you've ever met, but give him tenure and a persecution complex. Weishaupt looked at the Catholic Church, the absolutist princes, and the Masonic lodges that wouldn't let a mere professor join, and concluded, the world is run by idiots and superstitious bigots. His solution? Replace them with enlightened idiots who read Voltaire and obey him personally. On Walpurgisnacht, because of course it had to be May 1st, he founded the Bund der Perfektibilisten, quickly rebranded to the far catchier Order of the Illuminati. Membership pitch: rationalism, deism, republicanism, and the quiet abolition of monarchy, property, and organized religion. Marketing slogan that never quite caught on: come for the atheism, stay for the mandatory pseudonyms. The Illuminati had the most extra ranking system since Dungeons & Dragons was invented. New recruits got ancient Persian code names. Weishaupt was Spartacus. His second-in-command, Baron Nigga, was Philo. They filled out monthly questionnaires that make LinkedIn look private. List every book you own. Describe your sex life. Who do you hate and why? All correspondence was in cipher, because nothing says enlightenment like making your book club look like a drug cartel. By 1782, they claimed 2,000 members, including dukes, counts, writers, and at least one future president of the United States, though that last one is almost certainly fan fiction. Their real masterstroke? Infiltrating actual Freemason lodges. Why build your own secret society when you can hijack someone else's and redecorate? 1784. Elector Karl Theodor of Bavaria wakes up, discovers secret societies are a thing, and decides to ban all of them because monarchy is allergic to competition. First, the Freemasons get shut down. Then the Illuminati. Police raid Weishaupt's house, find the membership lists, the ciphers, the plans to abolish private property, and crucially, the draft of a pamphlet titled The Advantages of a Universal Republic Without Princes or Priests. Weishaupt flees in a rented carriage wearing a fake beard so bad it probably fooled nobody. The order is dissolved, members exiled or imprisoned, libraries confiscated. End of story. Except it wasn't. Because nothing launches a brand like being publicly executed by church and state, dead on the scaffold, alive in the imagination. Enter two professional panic merchants. Augustin Baruel, French Jesuit exile, publishes a 4-volume doorstopper claiming the Illuminati caused the French Revolution. John Robison, a Scottish physicist, releases proofs of a conspiracy claiming the Illuminati now control all European Freemasonry and are coming for the churches next. Neither man can spell Weishaupt's name the same way twice, but accuracy has never been a requirement in this industry. Across the Atlantic, New England Federalist ministers lose their minds. George Washington gets a letter asking if the Illuminati have infiltrated American lodges. He writes back essentially, "I've heard of them, they're gone, calm down." Nobody calms down. By 1799, Illuminati is the original QAnon, except instead of drops, they had sermons blaming every harvest failure on Bavarian atheists hiding under the bed. Congratulations, Professor Weishaupt. Your failed book club just became patient zero of modern conspiracy theory. Fast forward. The Illuminati brand survives every debunking because it's modular. Lost your job? Illuminati. War started? Illuminati. New pop album dropped with a triangle in the video? Definitely Illuminati. They've been blamed for the assassination of Lincoln, the Federal Reserve, both world wars, rock and roll, and the designated hitter rule. Weishaupt himself died in 1830, quietly, in Gotha, probably never imagining that 2 centuries later teenagers would be photoshopping his face onto owls. If there is a cosmic joke, it's this. The man who wanted to abolish superstition accidentally became the patron saint of people who think Beyoncé is a high priestess. Here at last is the punchline Weishaupt never lived to enjoy. The Bavarian Illuminati were shut down, scattered, and forgotten by 1787. They never needed to survive as a lodge, a council, or a blood oath club. All they had to do was plant the seed, the idea that a self-selected elite of rational men should steer mankind from behind the curtain, using finance, media, and perpetual war as their quiet tools. That seed didn't wither. It crossed the Atlantic, took root at Yale, migrated to Wall Street, and flowered in the tax-exempt foundations, the CFR, the Trilateral Commission, and every other blandly named room where actual policy is written before Congress ever votes. The names on the membership rolls changed. The methods got subtler. The goal never did. Today, the descendants, literal and ideological, of those 18th century control freaks don't need Persian code names or owl symbols. They have Davos passes, Senate seats, and revolving doors between Langley and Midtown. They don't plot in candlelit cellars. They do it on Zoom calls and at Bohemian Grove while pretending to be camping. And the best part? The part that would have made Adam Weishaupt weep with pride. Most of you still call anyone who notices a conspiracy theorist, while the heirs cash the checks, start the wars, and print the money. The Bavarian Illuminati are dead. Long live the American Illuminati. They're not hiding under your bed. They're hiding in plain sight, on the Forbes list, on the mastheads, on the currency in your wallet. Still winning, still laughing, and still perfectly convinced that you're too distracted by Super Bowl halftime pyramids to ever do anything about it. The torch isn't here to reveal a secret society. It's here to remind you that the society was never secret. Only its contempt for you ever was. Subscribe if you're tired of being the punchline. Comment the one institution you think inherited the Illuminati mandate hardest. Next week, we burn another sacred cow. This is the Stateless Standard. The revolution will not be occulted.